Empress here. I hope you're fabulous. You look amazing. Thought I would do a little update video, divine nagging on me to kind of put out some information. So I thought I would. I do want to apologize right out the gate for girls' hair. Okay, I know that you know that I know that this hair is looking a wreck. And I promise when I'm done with this gig, I will get it done. But, it helps a bitch out in times like these. So, you know, every now and again, you just got to make sure you're blending in. So at any rate, I thought I would share a little update on how things are going. You may hear the puppies in the background. I apologize if you do. I just realized I'm not using my headset, but we're going for it. It's an interesting thing when you make changes, right? And if you've been following my journey at all, you know that I recently left a situation that was good shelter for me and my two dogs. But was a really abusive, lots of drinking and drugs and problems that way. So, as this journey goes and as I'm living this life, I have found another place that I am on, which by no means is the end spot, right? And I mentioned in my last video, I think, I've got the whiff, girl gonna be going soon. But this too is not an ideal situation. And yet the relationships, or at least some of the relationships that I have in my life, are a better version of what I just left. Okay. So I'm going to give you some examples for those of you who are like, what does she mean? So, there's still problems, different problems in terms of abuses happening in this environment. Okay, so this is not an ideal environment. I am still, I'm now carless, right? So I'm carless, living in an ideal, famous Empress. They hear my voice, it's like, where is she? In an ideal situation, I would not be associating with some of the people that I'm still associating with, but in the predicament I'm in, I have to. Example being, where I'm staying, we do not have running water. So I've got shelter, I've got electricity, still no internet, still no running water. So getting water is vital to our daily survival, okay? And lots of water because, in order to wash hands, which for a lot of people here does not happen very frequently. I'm kind of OCD on that, so it's still happening for me, but not so much in other circumstances. Cooking's really hard, showering is very difficult. So I've been showering somewhere else, right? And I have a friend that's been helping me get to and from that facility and also picking up water at that facility. And so that friend is a friend that has, other feelings that are bleeding and complicating things, right? So now said friend, we're not speaking. So obviously the person I'm living with can still get water, but that has not been the situation. So it's just like one of these things where I'm constantly challenged to keep in a somewhat of a survival mode. Okay. I have a chapstick that went missing today, right? I don't know why anybody would want my chapstick in a COVID type of epidemic, right? But indefinitely went missing. And I'm pretty sure that was to help somebody you know, how do we say that I was somewhere I wasn't. Um, like cleaning a house with somebody I wasn't really cleaning a house with. And I think it was more like Auntie Anna who was the one that was cleaning the house, which I know Robert inside would not be happy about, which is why I was told I was going to be the helper for the day yesterday, being the 12th, and I was not. I did not leave the residence. So, but my chapstick left. And well, we know how that goes. I'm sure whoever took that chapstick, the classic medicated chapstick, blue, they needed it far more than I did. But, you know, things like this are an occurrence that happens quite often. And so again, still not an ideal environment, but you know, girl gonna get through it. Girl gonna get through it. Girl gonna get the job done. Because girl need to get her hair done. Okay, she feeling like she need to get her hair done. Um, you know, luckily it was a decent evening. So I'm gonna let y'all slide on that because it was a semi-decent evening. But you know, there's work to be done for sure. And I'm just letting everybody know that not thrilled with where I'm at. Okay, these are not great working conditions. And, you know, luckily the divine knows, and my payback and my reward is coming. So, God love those double entendres. All right. I just thought I would pop in, say yo, and let y'all know that when you're leaving these types of situations, there's going to be unideal situations as you go. If you leave a situation that is abusive or has a lot of these snarls, like I'm describing in it, you know, family members, people, others, you know, work people, then it takes a while for the lines to get clear. Okay. You know, once you roto-rooter, then it takes a while. I mean, it clears the line and then and then it flows. But for a while there, you know, while you're clearing, it's tough go there for a bit. And you know, luckily I feel the biggest clog I think has been removed. But, you know, we're still trying to clear out some of these tail enders. And with that said, I think everybody's back. So we'll see you on the next video. I love you. Bye.